Tonight Show. We expose the criminals offering pay TV channels for next to nothing.
That's you installing an illegal set-top box, because we've been recording you secretly for the last few months. Just want to know why it is you've been installing illegal set-top boxes. What's your explanation?
Offering new hope. How the bones of the Elephant Man are being used to fight cancer.
Whatever the underlying genetic problem was, it is one that is relevant to the way in which a cell grows and knows when to stop growing.
And how London was saved from the full onslaught of Hitler's doodle bugs.
Bringing the V1s down in Kent and Sussex actually saved probably as much as 50% of the potential casualties that might have been inflicted.
Those of us who fork out for satellite TV subscriptions to get our fix of the latest sport and movies will know just how expensive they can be. But some customers are risking prosecution by getting themselves a cut price alternative. Inside Out has discovered that criminal gangs are making a mint by illegally selling and installing TV channels at knockdown prices. And what's so amazing is the set-top boxes that make this crime possible are being openly sold in high street stores. Guy Lynn has this exclusive story.
It's a scam costing the TV industry millions a year.
It's theft, it's fraud, it's a crime.
These are the pay TV fraudsters who do anything to avoid detection.
No customer has got arrested or something. You don't have to worry about it.
It's not legal because you are breaking into something. You're getting something you're supposed to pay for free.
They're hitting big companies and legitimate customers.
Me and all the other mugs who are paying for a service are going to end up paying for the people who are getting it for free.
Tonight, Inside Out finally catches up with them.
Just want to know why it is you've been installing illegal set-top boxes.
No.
Yes, you have. We've been recording you for the last few months. What's your explanation?
It's early morning. We've been given rare access to film a special anti-piracy unit of the City of London Police. A suspected ringleader of a scam to illegally screen satellite TV is led away from a quiet suburban house in Liverpool. Undercover officers show me a haul of the illegal set-top boxes they've seized. Experts say this kind of crime is increasing across the UK, and it targets a lucrative prize: 24-hour pay TV.
For the companies that supply it, pay TV is worth billions in the UK. And whether it's via Virgin Media, BT or Sky, most of us get it legitimately. But industry experts, consumers and shopkeepers had all told us that there was another way.
I started hearing of shops with cut price deals that were too good to be true, and hearing the name of this man, Julio Markovits, a Venezuelan in South London, the man to meet if I wanted to get to the bottom of this trade.
Hey, my friend, how are you?
Julio doesn't operate from a shop. Customers come to him to get his magic boxes.
Internet here, HDMI cable to your TV.
This is the way to get top pay TV channels at a fraction of the cost.
Everything is there. You got sports, movies. You got Asians, all the Asian channels.
He's not the only one. From the shop front, you'd think this place was one of Sky's official suppliers.
You plug it there, and you plug the internet there. Okay.
And they're big fans.
And then you go to movies, all these Sky movies.
Again, a box for £150, the answer to the jewels of the pay TV world.
This is nothing. What are you paying? What are you going to watch? Seriously.
This is how it should be done legitimately and legally.
Paying £27 a month, I mean, it's not an easy thing to pay for when you've got lots of other things to pay for as well.
Nicola and her grandmother weighed up several suppliers before opting for Sky to get all their favourite channels.
I think if I'm paying £27 a month and somebody else is getting a service, the same service that I'm getting and not paying anything, then why should they be getting that service? They shouldn't be getting that service.
And that service we found doesn't just stop at the boxes. Once you get one, you need to pay the pirates a subscription. Here's how the legitimate deals stack up. Sky, over £800 a year for the best channels. Virgin, £987. BT, £815. Julio and Golsat, £120 a year. Deal of the century were it not for the risk of that pesky jail sentence. And business is booming.
I got too many people. I got like 150 people just right now in this one. For me, this is it's generating money.
5, 6.
And tills are ringing too at this shop.
People have this in their pubs, in their businesses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We take the boxes to be examined by experts. They discover they've been encrypted to allow digital messages to be sent to the pirates and hack into legitimate Sky TV signals.
People see their monthly subscription of £30–40 and they can get that much cheaper. You know, a lot of people jump straight in and say, yeah, that's for me, not realising that what they're doing is also a criminal offence as well.
Now, would they really sell us an illegal subscription? Julio runs through the criminal maths.
If you pay Sky 1 month, you're already paying basically almost $40. In 2 months, you're already got your money back. Normally we do £10 a month. 60 for 6 months, 120 for a year.
And same story here. A monthly subscription, not to the program makers, but straight into the coffers of this shop, with any payment method you fancy.
Basically, we have one option that you can do payment by PayPal.
PayPal.
You have a PayPal account.
And the pirates keep telling us there's absolutely nothing to worry about.
So is that correct that this is basically illegal and
Yes, it's not legal because you are breaking into something. You're getting something you're supposed to pay for free. They never go after the customers anyway. If they go after the guy that runs the network.
no customer has got arrested or something? You don't have to worry about it.
Hardly what the companies say.
You buy or sell a pirated set-top box, you may get more than you bargained for.
This is a recent anti-piracy campaign. And companies like Virgin are suffering damage.
Virgin Media take piracy very seriously and work with the police to prosecute offenders.
And so are the content makers, producers, cameramen, makeup artists who are behind all the programmes.
Is it fair? Is it right? Is it just that somebody should be able to steal from someone else and that person isn't going to be paid for their work? And that impacts on, not just on that one single person, but impacts on their family, impacts on all the people who rely on that income.
And that income goes on pouring into the fraudsters' pockets. But there's one thing left to find out. Although we purchased these boxes, what we didn't know was whether this was just these men boasting, or whether this scam would really work. We've obtained a flat. It doesn't have pay TV. We're pretending to be customers. Watch them install the full works.
Should we keep the box on this side?
Hundreds of channels in minutes.
Sky Sports 1 HD, that's a paid channel. Right.
There's even some cheeky advice about what to do if the authorities come round.
I don't have the box on. They don't know if the box is open, the channels are free or not. By just looking at the box, unless you're watching the channel.
And we hear how this trade is a nasty one, with violence between criminals over customers. We show our footage to the organisation in charge of policing this kind of theft.
Incredible. Absolutely remarkable.
FACT often deal with piracy on the internet, but the chief executive believes the scale of the profiteering that we've uncovered is very different.
It annoyed me really, I think, because I'm working hard on behalf of our member companies, broadcasters in the UK, to try and prevent this type of crime. It's straightforward criminal profits, and I think that's why it's worse. There's quite a lot of things that happen on the internet where profits aren't made. In this case, you've got money going straight into the hands of criminals. There's no money going back to anybody who has a right to have that money.
We asked Golsat at Upton Park why they were taking part in this fraud. Straight after the shop packed up. There's no one there now. But what about Julio?
That's 40.
And 50. Okay?
He ignored us as well, but he's still operating and has boasted to us of all his customers. Surely he won't resist one more.
So Julio thinks he's coming round to this block of flats to install some satellite dishes. But we've got a couple of surprises for him. We've rigged this place up with secret cameras, and we're going to play him a video which he might just recognise.
Julio arrives. Within seconds, he touts his criminal services again.
You can buy the box for 250 and it shows you all the Sky channels for one year. I do them myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so
You need to know this, that's a very underground thing. They need to know people to get a hand on.
He's been so kind supplying customers with illegal video. It's only fair he sees one of ours.
Do you know who that is?
You got me.
That's you. Yeah. Well, actually, that's you installing an illegal set-top box, because we've been recording you secretly for the last few months. My name is Guy Lynn from the BBC. Just want to know why it is you've been installing illegal set-top boxes.
No.
Yes, you have. We've been recording you for the last few months. What's your explanation? Are you aware it's illegal to do what you're doing? Are you aware it's illegal? Are you aware it's a fraud?
The last we see of him is as he tries to reverse his van away. It's possible the authorities may want to have a chat with him too. We'll be handing them the boxes we purchased, and those from the other fraudsters we encountered. We heard numerous reports of other operators across the country. It could be that the scammers we found are just the tip of the iceberg.